So, what does teacher leadership mean to me? I think right now, I don't think right now we have many people leading our profession who are not in our profession. And I don't know what other professions that happens in, but in issues of education, policy, and issues of curriculum, and issues of practice and pedagogy, we have a lot of people making decisions who don't have that working knowledge of the way things happen in our classrooms. They don't have that deep knowledge of our students like educators do. So, teacher leadership is important because it is putting teachers at the forefront of our profession and having educators lead our profession, a novel concept. So, that's what teacher leadership means to me. My teacher leadership story and thinking about my timeline, I began working at my school, just leading certain clubs with my students based on their needs and their wants, and that led to work within the community with my students, being my county teacher of the year, my state teacher of the year, and eventually one of the finalists for national teacher of the year. And with that came many other opportunities working with my Department of Education in Florida, working with my county, also working with the Center for Teaching Quality as a virtual community organizer. I've worked as an educator in residence at University of Central Florida, trying to connect what's happening in our pre-K through 12 classrooms with our teacher education uh, providers. And I've also worked in a hybrid role as a teacherpreneur in a partnership with my school district, Hillsborough County, and the Center for Teaching Quality, where I taught half day at a Title I school, fifth grade in the morning, and then got to focus on cultivating teacher leadership, on getting involved, deeply involved in education policy and advocacy by afternoons and evenings. And this year, my journey has brought me to teacher education, working at Mount Holyoke College, where my research, my thinking is around how we can build the leadership capacity of teachers right off the gate. How do we start building that when they're pre-service teachers and really expanding that role of teachers in people's perception of what teachers do? So I've had many varying roles in teacher leadership. I kind of describe myself as the square peg trying to fit in a lot of round holes because I haven't found that perfect fit yet. And I think that's the similar case to a lot of teachers and teacher leaders. So the last thing, how networks have helped support and helped with some of my advocacy and impacted my teacher leadership. I think with technology right now, we're in a day and age where we can collaborate not just with the teacher next door or the teacher across the hall, but we can connect and collaborate with the teacher in Singapore. So having these virtual networks like that at the Center for Teaching Quality has allowed me to collaborate, to brainstorm with all different kinds of amazing teachers and teacher leaders around issues of evaluation and compensation and teacher education, and really put our heads together, which has impacted my thinking, my ability to collect research, but also giving me the opportunity to think about things from different perspectives and to really grow as a teacher. And I think the support that these networks also offer is great because I think leadership can be isolating, and having a support network uh, makes all the difference in the world. So to sum it up, teacher leadership really gives our students a voice at a time where they desperately need a voice. It's crucial to the transformation of education in our country. Teacher leadership is the keystone. So thank you all for dedicating your time this weekend, and props to all the teacher leaders out there. Bye.